Raina up?
Hello, so I'm State Representative Dave Pinto from St. Paul. We are blessed to live in a great country, a country that is already great, right? Because of the freedoms that we have. 2 days ago, we exercised one of those freedoms, right? The freedom to vote, right? Look that way at the cathedral. The freedom to worship as we please, one of the great American freedoms, the freedom to worship. Freedom of the press. We cannot take these freedoms for granted. They are protected by the rule of law. And who is above the law?
Nobody!
I work outside the legislature as a prosecutor. I specialize in gender violence, domestic violence, sexual exploitation.
Thank you!
It is critical that we recognize that no one is above the law, that it applies to everyone, every woman and man, every resident of every part of this great country, and that includes the President of the United States. The law belongs to all of us, and it is the rule of law. It is that principle that safeguards our freedom to vote, that safeguards our freedom to worship as we please, that safeguards our freedoms of the press and the media to know the truth. Right? It is critical that we protect that principle, protect the rule of law. We are calling on Congress to pass laws to protect the Mueller investigation. Is that correct? We are calling for action to recognize that no one is above the law. When I walked into this building to serve our state along with my colleagues, many of my newly elected colleagues, it is critical that we exercise those rights on your behalf, those rights to speak and to pass laws and to do the work that we do. It is critical we recognize in doing that we too, that all of us are below the law, that no one is above the law. I thank you so much for the work that you're doing, and what I want to ask you to do is to talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors, keep coming back, and to recognize that that house and the house in Congress, whose house are they?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
Thank you so much for the
Article
work that
1,
you do.
baby!
Students demand action, and she's going to talk to you. Sorry, here she is.
Yay!
No young people.
First, I'd like to have a moment of silence in honor of the victims of gun violence in Thousand Oaks, California. Thank you. My name is Raina, and I am here today on the 311th day of 2018 to honor the victims of the 307th mass shooting that has happened thus far.